the cheddar fry and look at the hot fry.
Yeah, that's a huge difference.
God, if you're looking at me, please help me. It is your boy's birthday. Welcome to the lounge. What best way to do this is to essentially, I think I just repositioned myself by accident. Of water. Uh-oh. We're going to be fine. What we're going to do is we're going to do, you know, some of my childhood snacks back then. We're not going to have all the chips, so this is only going to be chapter 1 of it, but we are going to have, you know, some of them. You know, obviously we're going to have some of them. So we're just going to go back on all the chips that I grew up on, whether I like them or dislike them. And they're all corner store chips. So let's go with our first corner store. So for our first chip, we have Bungles. Man, are they a bungle of joy. I don't recall these chips ever being any good. I, in fact, hated them when I was younger, but I was always curious because of how, you know, obviously it said nacho cheese. And since, you know, growing up, anything nacho cheese related was good. Doritos, nacho cheese, anything was good. For some reason on these, I didn't like them. That smells like depression. Look like a dragon's dingling. I have no idea what's going on. Don't you know how bitter dragons shed their skin? Don't it look like this their tail shedding? All right, let me stop. Let me just go ahead and try this. I'm gonna say it right now. These are exactly what you expect them to taste and feel in your mouth. But the cheese off of it is the best part about this stupid thing. It lasts about as juicy fruit. It lasts for about 5 seconds of joy, and then after that, it's about an hour of pain. We're gonna be rating these 1 out of 10, by the way. Honestly, I say a solid 6. That cheese taste is what holding this, but everything else, like texture-wise and everything else like this, it look like I have a dragon's tooth in my fingers. All right, I give that a 6. Next chip, bing bong. So we have Party Mix here. And what Party Mix is, for those of you that don't know, a Party Mix is basically a mixture of multiple different things. So we have tortilla chips. Wow, that's a fine print. Barbecue corn chips, pretzel wheels, nachos, and cheese crunchies. Just all kinds of everything. These things smack, especially when you eat them all together. And these were just a corner store classic. We're gonna eat it the wrong way, and we're gonna eat it the right way. We're gonna go with the nacho chip. Pretty basic, not gonna lie. It's whatever. It's not better than a Dorito, but it's passable for what it is. Wouldn't mind getting more of these. I'm not gonna lie to you. It will get old at a point, but it's not too overpowering. Next we have is a pretzel. It's a pretzel. What the hell do you expect? It's a pretzel. It's literally a basic pretzel. Next is the barbecue corn chips. Now hear me out. The barbecue corn chips along with the cheese crunchies combination with the rest of the stuff is the best part. It makes everything feels complete. Last one we have is the tortilla chips. At this point, you might as well smack me in the face with a chocolate. You're gonna eat it the right way. For those of you that don't know how to eat it the right way, you gotta kind of like Scooby-Doo it real quick. Kind of combine 2 or 3 together, or just put the whole thing in your mouth. Pause. But we're gonna replay. Oh, that's it right there. That right there, that's a full-on 8, and I like that. Bing bong. I see. Cheddar fries. The reason why the bags are so differently sized is because this is all we can get from Giants. Had these a lot as a kid. They're kind of annoying to find now. Well, hot fries are kind of more annoying to find now. These are a certified hood classic, but a lot of people prefer the hot fries more than this. And for some reason, they don't sell the barbecue ones anymore. When I told my wife about the barbecue ones, she looked at me sideways because she didn't know there was barbecue versions of this. And I said, no, it's not a fever dream or anything. It's actually the real thing. There are barbecue versions of these. It's just a fainted dream. In fact, it's not even here anymore. It's literally not at the back of the label anymore. Perfectly seasoned, perfectly crunchy, perfect in every single way. This is a solid 10 chip. Oh my gosh. It does have a taste that over time, well, I'm not gonna say it's a 10, I'll give it a 9. Because over time, it does kind of, much like Funyuns, it is a lot on you, but as time passes, you will tired. Ash, what the as time passes, you will literally get tired of eating them. I give this a solid 9. That is a good chip. Welcome to the corner store. Bing bong. Oh my god. Certified classic of the generation that we was in as I would say we were all toddlers at the time. Those of you that don't know, y'all might not recognize it because the bag does not look the same. But these are cheese puffing corns. We used to love these so severely all the time. We used to get these on a daily basis. These are overpowering the whole entire child community, being us at the time. I do remember them having the texture of styrofoam. It smells like my socks. So, long story short, it awkwardly melts in your mouth, but that's exactly how I remember it being. It melts in your mouth and it's extremely cheesy, but it's like dusty cheesy. It's just very cheesy, very like dust like cheese, and kind of yeah, I've made a mess. I never had a cheese puff that just melts in your mouth like this. Like it just like disintegrates. It's odd. But at the same time, I don't hate it. Hold on. Hold this for a second, baby.
I definitely remember the melting in your mouth.
I all even remember that too. God, it just looks like open up shit. These aren't bad, but it's just it's like I don't know what to make of it.
The scent is very familiar too.
You're not lying. Well, I'd say a 7.2. It's very nostalgic because this is still a thing. Ooh. Mind if I lick my fingers? These were the chips that you would find the little nugget head kid saying that they ain't hot to you, even though you didn't ask. Ooh, man, I mean, open the bag like that. I don't taste anything. Oh, oh my god, it's like I licked the devil's ass.
You had a coated chip.
I had a coated shit. Decipher this in a different way. Well, it's hot, that's for sure, but it's not hot in a bad way. It's actually hot in a good way. Like the heat from this is actually really good. I did make a mistake because I forgot how hot these are, and I kind of need my tongue for the rest of the chips. So your boy made a little oopsie whoopsie. I understand why I like hot stuff. Okay, that's why my cheeks still hurt to this day. That and all the butt whoopings I got. But other than that, I give these red hot chips a solid 8. I like them. Bing bong. Oh my god, salt and vinegar. We'll tell you this right now. Salt and vinegar chips are okay to me, but this is way too much. I don't know what to make of these chips because every time I get them, I will have a bad experience and they kill off my entire sense of taste for the rest of the day. Oh, is this bag open?
The top.
Did we do that or was it already?
I don't know. I'm gonna get another one.
Well, out of safety reason, we're just not gonna eat this. Toss it here. That was a terrible toss. Well, actually, it was a great toss because it landed on the camera. Oh gosh, the smell is so overpowering. It's like death on a chip. These aren't really bad. One more time for Clarence. Let me get the one at the bottom of the bag, cause y'all know how chips start to get overly seasoned when you get the bottom of the bag. We about to get that. And here comes my poor tongue. It's not as strong as what it is, but it's definitely like somebody just punching you in the face. It's not bad, but I say I'll give these a solid 6.5. I still like the taste of them, but it's just I remember back then they used to be extremely overpoweringly and strong. I don't know if you want to taste it or not, but it seemed like they downed the spice now, so it's actually more enjoyable. It's actually more enjoyable now. It still tastes basic, but
I still don't like it.
It's kind of like bing bong. This could have put me in a diabetic coma. Man, I used to eat these. This is the only time I actually ate Fritos as a kid. I used to eat these excessively because I really liked the way how they tasted. Oh, smells just like how I remembered it too. Well, it looks like what you put in pasta, that's for sure. I'll try one more time for clarity. Yeah, I will say that my childhood was wrapped around these in a healthy way, I guess you could say, but I just don't really feel all the same with these anymore. I think that this is still as bland as possible, but for a Fritos chip, I would say it's better than the rest. I give these a solid 5. Bing bong. Oh, yes, that's the GOAT right there. Oh, facepalm. This is the GOAT right here. There's something about these chips that really makes your day. There you get two types of versions of this chip. You either get the bad one where it just tastes like a basic Utz chip, or you get the golden crisp of the honey barbecue from this that will make your entire day go straight into the heavens. That's only if you actually get a good bag. Sometimes you get a bad bag and you just be the most pissed off person in the world. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's been multiple times where I've been entirely pissed off because I have gotten a bad bag. If you didn't see it as like dark as possible, you had a bad bag. Oh my god, I'm not gonna lie to you. These are some really good chips. I'm still as addicted to them as I possibly can. And you can't be upset about having a bad chip because you know you just kind of have to suck it up. But when you get to the bottom of the bag and you get that leftover honey at the end, honey and salt, somewhat salt and honey at the end, and you kind of like lick your fingers with it, oh, you in for a good time. I'm gonna let my wife have this bag because she loves these. But I give it a solid 9. Love them. We got some leftover change. We starting to run low, but we got some leftover change. Bing bong. Oh, cheese balls. That one snack that every black household has. Cheese balls, a whole entire container of them, a whole barrel of cheese balls. If you black, you know damn well your parents always had these. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I grew up with these, and I used to get my ass whipped all the time just because I'm trying to sneak some in. Now, that's the problem here, and that's how we end up getting in trouble so much. But these things are highly addictive. You can't be upset with me about that. I don't remember them looking like this. No, they always look like this, I think. I don't know. You know what this remind me of? You guys remember that royal blue bag with the white cheddar popcorn? Y'all ever know what happened to that? Or is it just me? Am I the one tripping? Yup, that smells like about 3 ass weapons ago. Sometimes them ass weapons are really worth it. Sometimes you gotta really act yourself. Just to sneak just a little bit of cheese balls. You might get your cheeks tore up, but you know, you got yourself some cheese balls. These things are good. These, I give them a solid 10. You will literally fight your siblings and like get tore up just to
It made me smile.
This is very insulting.
That brought me back.
Probably gonna put this behind right here. You wanna eat that for later? But we still got some leftover pocket change. Just a little bit though. And we're gonna spend the rest on it on this corner store. Bing bong. Good God almighty. Nothing like seeing your doctor after this. We got ourselves another certified hood classic. If you know, you know. Well, I, for one, had a love-hate relationship for this. I just know an overly seasoned chip that looks like disaster when I see it. Big mistake! Oh, it's not that bad. Oh! Shut down. Okay. Instead of it just giving you type 2 diabetes, this is just type 2 diabetes. I have no idea what's going on with this. But at the same time, it's not really a bad chip. But it's just I don't really prefer my chip to be this sweet. And I'm gonna try another one for clarity. Yeah, forget what I said. I don't like the aftertaste. That is terrible. But it's not a bad chip. Oh my god. What the fuck? It's a certified hood classic. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I still have like a somewhat on and off relationship with it. I give it a solid 7. There's worse chips out there. Bing bong. We got chest planes on the platter right here. Fries. God forbid that I ever see the day when I don't wake up with a fiery ass. I've been eating hot chips since the day I've been born, and what all started it was hot Cheetos. That is a fun story that I'm going to explain later. I loved hot fries as a kid because as a kid you don't know any better. So I ended up buying over amounts of hot fries and hot chips overall, and then next thing I know it, I realized my stomach and my ass was not having too much of a good conversation, so they kind of departed a little bit and farted. So now we're here. Hot fries. It is crazy to me because there's even hotter fries called fire fries. I didn't even know that. And you would not believe your eyes if there were ever to be fire fries. Were they always this small? Y'all remember these being this thin? I don't remember them looking like this. Let me try that again. I don't taste anything. I think they kind of either gave me a bad bag or they just kind of changed stuff around. I don't recall them looking like this. I could have sworn they was bigger, right? Were they bigger?
I feel like it's the Mandela effect.
Is it really?
Maybe it's because when you were a kid, your hands were small.
But they was the same size. Hold on.
I don't. They do look small. They do.
Let's grab a cheddar fry real quick. Look at the cheddar fry and look at the hot fry.
Yeah, that's a huge difference.
Well, am I the one tripping? But like, look at the cheddar fry and look at the hot fry. God, if you're looking at me, please help me. I seriously don't taste anything. I think the only idea behind hot fries is that there was that little 2 seconds of a taste behind it. And then other than that, it's nothing else. I say that I give it a 7 because the taste of the hot fries is good itself. But the taste of everything you have behind it doesn't last that long. And it feels like that it literally gotten smaller and less than what it is. I don't know what to say about it. I'm kind of confused myself. Walking out the corner store broke, but big backed. And by big back, I mean we're going to be going back with some high sodium in our diet because our pediatrician actually is going to look at us sideways. Remember, we're kids, so our pediatrician is going to look at us very sideways. It asks us whatever happened to our blood pressure. But on the bright side, at least we have our chips. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And a very happy birthday to me and a very happy birthday to you guys as well, because we're almost hitting our 10 years of content creating. And I have a video coming up for y'all later in the future, a little bit of experiment thing. This is an experiment itself. Good times, good vibes. It's all nostalgic, isn't it? If you guys got any questions for me, for the birthday boy being me, and have any concerns or anything at all, feel free to comment below. Hope you guys enjoy your night or day. I hope to catch you guys on your next video. Peace out.